Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. This is Pratik Srivastava here, founder of Online Study for You. Friends, TCS free NQT third phase exam is conducted today, and tomorrow also we have the exam. Now it's very important for you to analyze the today's shift question and also to know the cutoff, so that tomorrow's examination you are going to do better in the exam, or when the fourth phase exam will be there, because many of you still have to get the admit card and write the examination. Then this will be very useful. Okay, and friends, today I'm very much happy. The reason I will tell you, so I'll just show you the reason. Here you could see, sir, this video I uploaded 2 days ago. Okay, so 15th of March and 20th of March, and even I have written question repeating. Now 31 minutes ago on our YouTube channel also I'll show you, sir, I got same question that you taught in question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, question number 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 and 11. So here you could see 3 and 4, 7 to 9 question were directly asked in the exam just by changing small values. Okay, so only value was changed for 25th of March morning shift. So friends, I do not only say that जो पढ़ाता हूं वही एग्जाम में आता है, I prove also. So whatever I teach, that see 9 questions repeating in one single examination, you can think about it, right? So your numerical ability is done. 9 question, if you do, your numerical ability is done. So 9 question was directly repeated here, and that's the reason I say whatever I teach, that only come in the exam. Okay, friends, not only this, you see here, hello Pratik sir, first of all thank you so much. I have completed my exam on 20 March. Most of the questions were from the crash course, and the pattern was also the same as the TCS NQT crash course. Waiting for the result now. Once again, thank you so much for your help, sir. Most of the questions were from the TCS NQT crash course, so you can see I do not have to tell. Okay, all those things will be there. And see, if you don't believe me, no problem, just go to our YouTube channel. This video is uploaded 1 day ago, and 15th and 20 March of questions repeating. Open that video, and whoever has written the exam today, go and match the question. It will be exactly similar. For some of the question, even data was also same. Okay, so that is the quality which we are providing it to you. Okay, anyway, so what will be the cutoff? Okay, and how was the paper today? Easy, moderate, all those things we will discuss definitely in very much detail. Before that, friends, I want to tell you, if you are done with your exam, then the next thing what you have to do is, so you have to prepare for the interview. Sir, how I will be able to prepare for the interview? So here you could see TopMate is providing you 1-to-1 mock interview, right? So 1-to-1 mock interview, you could see here, the link will be in description. And friends, see, whatever I will suggest, it will be genuine, don't worry about it. So these are the people who are going to have a mock interview with you. And you see Air 27 gate, ECE, Air 45 gate, okay, Texas, Texas product management. So all are a specialist in their domain, and they are, if they will take a mock interview, if they will conduct a mock interview with you, then definitely the things will be totally different. Your preparation will be of a very different level. Okay, so please check out the link which is given in the video description. Anyway, now let us come back and see what all happened in the TCS exam today. Okay, so this is the first slide which I wanted to show you, that is done. Okay, and then this is an exam review from one of the student. So see the minimum value. Okay, so here you see aptitude very easy, and there was some medium question were there. More para-jumbled question in verbal, reasoning easy, advanced aptitude easy to medium. First coding very easy, but my test cases are not passed. I don't know the reason. Second coding question medium to medium level. The course is very helpful, sir. Okay, and then here you see minimum value for function fx is equal to 3 plus mod 2x plus 3. So you have to find out the maximum value for this one. So this also I have done. This also the same question I have done in our videos itself. Okay, same type of questions are repeating, like saving 18%, then find expenditure value. Verbal more para jumbled questions were there. Reasoning more coding decoding questions were there. Okay, fine. This was one of the coding question. So write a program. The solution will be provided somewhere before 8 or 9 p.m. The solution will be provided. Write a program that processes a given string to determine the first non-repeating character represent the most repeated character in the string. If multiple characters have the same highest frequency, print the first non-repeating character first, then the repeating character. If the input string is empty, print invalid input. If all characters in the strings are repeating, print none followed by the first repeating character. Test cases. So enter a string Swiss Mississippi. So 5 to 7 times first occurrence at index 1, W to 1 time first occurrence at index 2, I to 6 times first occurrence at index 3, M to 1 times first occurrence at index 5, P to 2 times first occurrence at index 10. Okay, so here you can see most repeated characters S appears 7 times and first non-repeating characters W. The second coding question was something like this. So write a program that continuously take user input for the following details: income, amount earned, type of material, category of expenditure on that material, amount spent. The input process continues until the user enters done. After input completion, the program should be display the total income, calculate and display the total saving, income minus expenditure, list where the money was spent along with the respective expenditure. Enter income or done to finish 5,000, enter type of material food, enter expenditure on food 1,000, enter income or done to finish 2,000, enter type of material transport, enter expenditure on transport 500, enter income or done to finish done. Okay, so these were the two questions which were asked in the today's exam. Let us see the rule. Friends, one thing is there. So you had to reach the exam hall 1 hour before. So 9 a.m. your exam was there, first shift. Okay, so if the 9 a.m. the first exam is there, then it is very, very clear, friends, you need to reach an hour before. Okay, because 8:30 will be gate closing timing, and then you will not be allowed to enter. Admit card plus 1 photo you have to take, DL Aadhaar card you have to take, and affidavit. If we talk about affidavit now, then what you have to do, so if your date of birth or if something wrong is there, then at some centers they are providing the affidavit so that you will be able to write the exam. Now if we'll talk about, so sir, what was the exam rules and all, so it remains same, there is no change. So no section switching, only question switching. So you cannot switch between the sections. Okay, like suppose if you are in aptitude, if you want to switch to reasoning, you cannot do that. Only in aptitude 20 questions are there, so within the 20 questions you will be able to switch. TCS exam will be happening at center, so all ION center only it is happening. Even the interviews will be also happening offline, there will be no online interviews. Clear? Okay, then no negative marking is there, friends. So दबा के सारे क्वेश्चन का आंसर देना है. Any number of rough paper you will be able to get. Okay, on screen calculator is there, question wise timer is not there. Anyway, this line I think does not make sense, because earlier once upon a time TCS was what they were doing, for one single question there was time. Okay, 1 minute 30 seconds, so like this there was time was there. Section wise timer is there, so for 20 question of aptitude 25 minutes. So see, now in some shift there are more than 8 theta based questions are there. Yesterday in numerical ability there were many fill in the blanks. Theta based is nothing but fill in the blanks, fill up the blanks you could say. So questions were there. If you submit one coding question, then we can go to second coding question. We cannot make changes in the first coding question once you move to the second. Sectional cutoff is there, and then overall cutoff is there, overall cutoff is there, overall cutoff, and then also, friends, my dear friends, questions are repeating, and my dear friends, questions also are repeating. Questions are repeating. Okay, so questions are repeating, so you have to keep all these things in your mind. Clear? Okay, next is, so just let me see. Okay, now let's see. Next is, so we'll talk about the cutoff. Okay, but before that, friends, one more thing I wanted to tell you. So if you would have written the exam today, so this is what I had taught that day. So one problems and trains which has repeated. Okay, point out the unique pair. Product of two number is 6845. If the first number is 5 times the second number, and find their sum. A car travels from A to B at 20 km per hour and travels back from B to A at 60 km per hour. Find the average speed. A man sells an item at 7620 and incurs a lot of waste%. What price should he sell? A and B invest rupees 1000 and 2000 in a business. A gets a royalty of 10% and rest. Same, this question has repeated in all the exam. Find the profit earned by. Okay, a man earns a salary of 12,000 and spends 68% of it. Find its saving. This quadratic equation problem was also asked. The average question was asked, the average of 10 numbers. Okay, the radius question was asked, and there were students who were telling, sir, even the values are also same, sir. The values are also same, sir. There is no doubt at all. There is no problem at all. Values were also same. A man covers the equal distance. Okay, so this is again average speed. If the roots of the quadratic equations are equal, then find A. And there was a puzzle based questions I had done. So friends, whatever was taught, that has come to the exam. There is no doubt. Don't keep any doubt in your mind. Okay, see, this is the free videos. You think about the crash course where already these things are there. Now let us talk about the cutoff. Friends, cutoff, there will be two things will be there. Okay, one will be normalized cutoff. Okay, so one will be your normalized cutoff, so that you need to understand. So one will be your normalized cutoff. Okay, so what is that normalized cutoff? This is the first thing which you need to understand. And then second thing is, friends, so this cutoff will not be decided by TCS. I mean, it's not decided, it's not been declared by TCS. So TCS will never come and say, so the cutoff for this particular will be 50%, 40%, 60%. It's we who has experience, and based on that we do it. See, friend, I had uploaded the first, my first video of TCS on YouTube. That time there was no placement channels and all, right? So it's been like long 5 years where I'm seeing this TCS, Infosys, Wipro, all this examination, their cutoffs, selections, all those things I have seen from very, near. Okay, so that's the reason we will be able to predict. But again, I'm telling you, it might be correct, it might not be correct. Okay, but anyway, now see. So friends, numerical ability is coming little easier this time. So the cutoff will be, see, last year the cutoff was around 6 to 8. Okay, now here we are predicting like 8 to 11, 8 to 10, 11 question will be your cutoff. Okay, don't worry about it. Now suppose if you have done 8 question correctly, okay, and there is remaining 12 questions are there. Now friends, out of this 12 question, if there is MCQs, even if you are guessing 1-2 to correct hoga, so don't worry about that. Don't be much this thing that I don't know, sir, what will happen now. I have done only 7 questions. I have done 1. You did your job. You did your job honestly. Rest of the things, you leave it on God. See, please remember, God is always there. And I will tell you, friends, see what happens sometimes, no? However we plan, it doesn't go in that way. Always remember, whatever we plan, that does not go in that way. Friends, I cracked, central government job. Okay, and central government job, I was posted in Bellary. Okay, I was posted in Bellary. And central government job, you tell me who will leave? SSC jobs. I left the central government job, and today I'm in front of you. I'm guiding students. There are many students. See, I don't know the exact number, but there are thousands of students who has got job because of online study for you, and because of you all, we are today existing, right? We are existing today. So it's both goes in, hand in hand. So you get benefited from us, we get benefited from you. So it both goes hand in hand. So I got the central government job. I left it because there was some other plan was there. So even if you do not perform well in some exam, even if you don't get TCS, even if you don't get, you will not trust me. I got rejected from Wipro and I was crying, and because of that interviewer, I don't want to discuss that. Okay, so because of that interviewer issues, he rejected me, and I was crying like anything that I should have got into Wipro. But there was some other plan. I got into Tata, I got into different companies. Now I am doing different things. So it was all God plan. So if your plan is not working, always trust there is a better plan, there is a best plan which is already planned for you by God. Okay, so that you have to always keep in trust, but you have to start putting effort. It's not like sitting idle, mangarua ka tarah koi aake muh mein khana dal dega. That will not happen. Okay, we are not mangarua. So what we have to do is we have to keep putting effort, and rest of the things we leave it on God. Now, so here 8 to 11 logical reasoning. So logical reasoning, definitely 10 to 12 will be your cutoff. Verbal ability, these cutoffs will be almost same now, okay? And verbal ability, so verbal ability cutoff will be like little down this time. So 10 to 12 question again, not more than that, because verbal ability is of challenging level. And when the cutoff increases, right? So when the cutoff, the cutoff increases, that means the level is down. And when cutoff goes down, that means the level of the questions are good. Advanced aptitude, this time you can say out of 15 questions, definitely 7 to 8 questions they will be looking at. Advanced coding question. So this year I have seen very less a student who has done more than some 7-8 cases, right? So in every question there will be 7 test cases will be there, okay? And very rarely I have seen people crossing 7+ test cases. Now let us talk about little bit of normalization. Normalization kya hai? What is normalization? Now suppose I decided that total marks is 100, okay, fine. Now I have 10 students sitting in the classroom. Then if somebody is getting 100, okay, then I will give 60, 70, I mean 60% of this, okay. So I will distribute the marks accordingly, okay, to every student. Now what happened? So in the classroom, the student who is scored maximum is nothing but 80. Nobody crossed 80. So now my marks will be normalized. I will still give 60%, but now it will become 68. I will still give 70%, but now it will become 56. I will still give 80%, but now it will be 64. So what I wanted to tell you, so this normalized cutoff, no. So even if you have done 7 or if you have done 5 or so they will see what is the topper, okay? So they will take an average of the topper. So if they have done only 10 question, then even with the 7 test cases, 10 test cases, so even with the 7 test cases and 8 test cases, you will be eligible for prime, you will be eligible for digital. So you please don't think about that. That is not your part. You did a good job. You gave your best, okay? More than that, you cannot do anything. More than that, you cannot do anything. So please don't think that others exam is very good. I could have done better. I could have, see, always learn from your failures, but don't sit with your failures, okay? Nahi, bhai, maine to ye mistake kar diya. I should not have done this. Now there is no meaning of me living in this world, this, that and all. No, that is not, somebody missed the examination. God has planned something better for you. Yeah, see, this TCS and all is not like your whole life, okay? You might be, you might be, I mean, they might have planned something better for you. Friends, I don't know like how much, knowledge I have, but I know I'm not very good at coding, okay? And I always have had a dream of, getting inside the Google office. When I see this, people making blogs and all, I feel like one day I should definitely get into this office at least to see how it looks. And this time I have got an opportunity. So YouTube has invited, okay, so YouTube has invited for this Creator Collective Awards, okay, but this time also I am not able to attend. So even this was my dream, but I am not able to attend because now I'm traveling to Europe. So see, the plan, this was the plan, that was the plan, this is the plan, but what is happening finally? So whatever God has planned. So always trust God, trust the process, and you keep putting your effort. That's all. Rest of the things you leave, please don't worry about that. Start preparing for the interview. So, arey, chalo kya hua bhaiya? So see, these are the topics which always remains important as part of aptitude, like your percentage, profit and loss, time and work, simplification, time speed distance, okay, highest number system, mensuration, average, ratio, proportion was very, very important this time, okay. So 6 questions are coming from this, getting the next figure, folding, unfolding, okay, and floor based puzzles are there, coding, decoding, more number of questions, number series, this time they're not asking, syllogism, blood relation, direction. So these were the topics which were important. So that's what's the analysis for today, and I hope you will be getting a fair idea from this video. Thank you, take care, all the very, very best. And I always tell you, you are God for us, okay? Without you, we do not have any existence. Thank you for your all support and love, and that is what motivates us to work hard and hard for you all.